This watch was sent to me for the purpose of this review by Topper Jewelers. So if you go to www.topperjewelers.com, you scroll down to the Vault Sale, place any of the Vault Sale watches into your cart, please enter the discount code DougFNJ15 to receive 15% off any of these Vault Sale watches. So I'd like to thank Topper Jewelers for sending me this watch, and now, on to the review. Hello everybody, and thanks for checking out my review. Today I'm going to be going over the Seiko Prospex. This is the SBEC002. It's the Transocean 200-meter diver, the 8R49 automatic caliber movement with Seiko's magic lever system. So going into the unboxing, of course you have the Seiko logo on the front, you have a barcode with the simple information on the side, and that's pretty much the only writing that you're going to get on the box. And opening it up, of course, you have paperwork and inner box. So going into the paperwork, you have some simple Seiko instructions here. You have some registration information. You have some additional instructions in multiple languages, of course, and then a warranty card. And that's the main stuff as far as the paperwork goes. And going into the actual box, you get the little cushion top here with the Seiko logo. And of course, you have the watch. Alright, so to give you a physical walkthrough on the Transocean here, it's a very heavy stainless steel with rose gold plating on the sides here, which is really well done. And the size on this watch is 53 millimeters from lug to lug. It's 46.5 millimeters on the width, and then it's 16 millimeters on the thickness. It's 242 grams. The dial has a very excellent Luma bright loom with rose gold accented markers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the loom photo, so this way you kind of see how nice and bright and easy to see it lights up in the dark. On the subdials, you have a 3 o'clock subdial for the seconds hand. You have 4 o'clock shows the date, and then the 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock subdials are for the chronograph, of course. The chronograph buttons are screw down, so you unscrew them to disable the buttons, and then you screw them down to activate them. And this ensures better water resistance. Never a good idea to press the buttons when underwater. So to give you an example, right now they're ready to go. So basically you push them, it's got a nice firm click, and that kicks off the chronograph. And then you press it again to stop it, and then of course the bottom one to reset it. But if you wanted to lock them in, all you have to do is unscrew them, and now you can't push them at all. So that's a good security feature. It's got a fully ceramic rotating bezel with knurled finish for a smooth rotation. So it clicks nice and smooth. And it's got ceramic on the end of the crown as well here. It's got sapphire crystal with anti-glare coating. And the finish on the black is IP-coated Dia-Shield black. The lugs curve very sharply down, so this way it makes it an easy fit for most wrist sizes. And the clasp is a really nice premium clasp. It's got the skeletal finish here. And when you lock it locks in nice and secure. So it's not going to get let go. Now on the movement, it's an 8R49 movement, and it's got a 45-hour power reserve with 45 joules. It's a hacking second hand with a quick date, and it's got 3 vertical clutches for better shock protection. So when using the chronograph, it doesn't cause any wear on the movement. And just to show you what the case back looks like, it's of course a screw down case back. Gives you some details about the watch. It's a very attractive watch. It's a very well done black watch. I like the fact that it's a matte finish, actually more like a brushed matte finish rather than a polished finish. So it's understated, but with the rose gold, it kind of pops. So it's a really nice watch. And just to give you a quick wrist shot here, just to give you an example. Now I have a 7.5-inch wrist, and as you can see, it wears really nice on my wrist. But if you notice how when the lugs are going down sharp, even if you have a smaller wrist, I mean, this could probably work really well even with a 6-inch wrist. you wouldn't have a problem. And as you can see with that anti-glare finish, you don't really see a lot of glare from the lighting, which is really nice as well. And just to show you how easy it is to set the time, of course. Now, I'd mentioned earlier that it's got a magic lever system for the winding. So when I unscrew the crown here, it's got like a very nice smooth action to it when you are winding it. To set it, all you got to do is click the crown one spot, and that allows you to be able to change the date. And then you go to the second spot, and that, of course, lets you change the time. It's got an anti-magnetic, so this way you don't have to worry about magnetizing the watch and affecting the accuracy. And that's it for the SBEC002 Transocean. Very nice watch. Of course, you can purchase this from Toppers. If you go to topperjewelers.com and use the code that I mentioned earlier in the video. And if you like this video, please press thumbs up. If you really like it, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on future reviews. You can also find me at Twitter at DougFNJ. And then, of course, you can find me on watchyouseek.com. A lot of great discussion there, a lot of great people. You can find out a lot about watches that you never knew that you'd be able to even find out. So I want to thank you, of course, for your support. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please add them into the comments. I always welcome feedback. And I want to thank you again and have a great day.